Okay, well, just let me, okay, share my video. That's it. Well,
Hello.
okay, hello. Well, so transfer, transferable, transfer, okay.
Yeah.
And we don't have something like, because it's like when we want to use someone who transfers.
Mm.
Okay, so we don't say that type of noun. It's not something that actually comes from the root of trans. So we don't
Yeah.
have it. Like transferer, it's not common
Yeah.
to say some. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and the next one.
Economy. Economy.
So the verb
I.
is
Yeah. Yeah.
economize.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And the first one, someone who studies economy is
Mm. Economist.
economist, of course. And adjective, economical. So
Economic.
economical situation,
Mm.
conditions. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's see about just when we read these words, the stress is,
Mm.
different. I'm not sure if we discussed the uh, meaning of stress in words. So as you know, that is really important when pronouncing words to have the right stress. What is that? It can change the meaning. I think, once I discussed it, but let me remind you again that sometimes mistress or sometimes mispronouncing words can change the meaning of a word totally and completely. Now, for
Mm.
example, when I say analyze and the first part is stress, I mean, I say the first part, I pronounce
Mm.
it louder and slower. So I focus on the first part. But when
Mm.
I say analysis, I change stress to the second part. So when we say
Mm.
analyze, is stress. Then when I say analysis, now I want to change the stress to see how it works. For example, I
Mm.
say analysis. Can you see? It's
Mm.
totally different. It's wrong.
Mm.
Analysis. So the stress is on the second part. For example, consult. Salt is stress because I say slower and louder. And
Mm.
but when I say consultant, it's again uh
Mm.
consultation. Now I change it to take. Consultation. Tation is stressed. So actually, it's important.
Mm.
There are some rules that you will learn about the word stress and, of course, sentence stress because we have the same thing about
Mm.
sentences. Some words are more
Mm.
important, so we
Mm.
focus when pronouncing. So we
Mm.
we pronounce them
Mm.
louder and slower than other parts. Okay, now let's see. Uh, discuss the changes that communication technology has brought about in your job, company.
Mm.
Let's see, we have some negative, positive changes. So let's talk about the impact of technology in your business, your job. Okay, you tell me what are the positive or negative
Positive,
changes?
positive
Yes,
change, right?
yes,
Yeah,
and negative.
because I work in entertainment industry and especially in the mobile video game. That means when internet is grow, we will grow the markets because the user base uh, who have smartphone or who use smartphone every day. That mean it will help us to grow the market.
So Sorry, this is the actually positive side.
Yes.
Yeah, I think technology, has been more beneficial for your,
Yeah.
especially in your field and your job. So let's see, let's talk about your answer. You said because I work in the internet entertainment industry, and
Yeah.
especially mobile video games. Okay, it's okay.
Yeah.
When you want to start, because can be replaced, but well.
Mm.
I work in the entertainment industry. Okay, now you want to make it more specific. So it's specifically mobile video games. So this way.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
then you said that means you said internet is growing. When internet
Yeah.
is growing, okay, so you can say,
Yeah.
so let me type it here. I think this version is better. You can say.
Yeah.
So, as internet access grows, so human actually internet access, okay, our market grows too. Sometimes, oh, let me change it. Okay, I think maybe a little. Okay, so I mean, sometimes your sentences are correct. Of course, acceptable, correct, but too wordy, like, word, word, word. Just you can have a short sentence and with exactly similar meaning. Okay.
Mm.
And then you talked about you said it's based on who has a smartphone or who uses a smartphone every day. So let's
Mm.
change it. Of course, it's understandable, but you can say it's all about who has a smartphone and use it daily, use it daily. So
Mm.
it's all about who has and who use. So this one. And I want to use a good structure here. When the last part of your speech, you said, yeah, it will help to grow the market. I think something like this. Now, I want to change.
Yeah.
I want to change it. Of course, it was correct. You can say the more connected people, we have the more. The more connected people are, the more our market can expand. So this one
Mm.
is better. You can say
Mm. Mm.
the more people, okay, the more connected people are, okay, the more our market expands. So this one is
Mm.
better, okay? Or the more our market can expand. So it's your choice how to use it. Okay, and that's it. Well, negative. Okay, so this one is positive side. Okay, and now let's talk about the negative sides or negative change if there is.
Mm. Yeah. We are discussing in the internet technology, right?
Yeah,
So yeah, so I think besides the positive impact, is it also negative impact in the people life. Uh, for example, when the people connect in onto internet, so that means they will let take time for each other when they face to face, when they talk face to face talking. That means yeah, and
and it makes people more isolated.
yeah, and another the negative impact that's um, the people on the internet may be faced to some threats from yeah, and maybe become a victim on the internet.
Yeah, yeah. We say cyberbullying. Sometimes we have something like this, and yeah, cyber crimes. Yes. Well, let's see. Your answer good. Mm, I think beside the positive impact, it's also negative impact. So it's not a complete answer. So, uh, I think beside the positive impact, there are also some negatives. There are
Mm,
also some negatives.
yeah,
For example, when
yeah.
when people are constantly
Mm,
connected to the internet, they tend to spend
yeah.
less
Mm,
less time interacting face to face. So this is
yeah,
the word, yeah, phrase.
yeah.
Interacting face to face.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, okay. And of course, it's kind of reduces real in-person communication. So it's kind of reduces like a
Mm,
real in-person communication. Well, and
mm,
of course, I definitely agree with you. And about the threat, so they face, of course, people online can face certain threats, as you say, sometimes even become victims of things like, for example, scams or cyberbullying, as I just mentioned. So you can say we have scams, we have cyberbullying. So yes,
mm,
they can even become the victims of things
mm,
like scams or cyberbullying. Yes, definitely agree with you. So we have some negative sides. Okay, well, well, sorry. Well, okay, again. Okay. Well, just let me briefly talk about this word again, and then we will move on to listening section. Actually, as you can see, we have some suffixes. What is suffix? Actually, suffix is a part of a word that is added to the end of another word to make a new one. So, for example, to make an adjective, to make an adverb, okay? Now, as you can see, for noun as person, developer, so ER or OR, ST, or for
yeah,
analyst. So, or ISD,
yeah.
economist. So there are some uh, specific, suffixes that we normally use when, for example, making noun as person. Some
Mm,
other, like another, like development, another type of noun. Again, we have, okay, meant, sis, is, analysis, is, or uh, like for example technology, so
mm,
ology. Okay, so different suffixes. And actually about adjective, normally al, analytical, or for
mm,
example if, or for example we have able. So
mm,
these suffixes are common, the common endings for each type of word form. But of course, so if you know them, that will be easier. Some of them are totally different. So there is actually no rule that every suffix, so it's the same for every word. No, there are lots of
mm,
exceptions. But here we can say that there are some common endings for each type of word. And
yeah.
of course, from these examples, so there are some examples. So from these examples. Okay. Well, and we will discuss. I will discuss, the different, because,
Mm,
there are
mm,
just some
mm,
rules that you need to know, but it takes time to discuss them one by one. And as I told you, when I say rule, it doesn't mean that, okay, every rule applies for every word. No, lots of
mm.
exceptions. But here, let's see. I want to ask you, how do
Yeah.
you prefer to communicate with colleagues and clients? By email, phone? Which type of communication is better, you think?
Yeah, I if yeah, if my colleague and if my client or partner is Vietnamese, yeah, I love to communicate offline. That means face to face discuss. But if colleague and client or partner foreigners, that means I have to use English. So I just want to email or chatting because it's easy for me to translate and understand the full of the situation. So in the natural, I think I want to meeting by talking face to face.
Yeah, very good, very good. Just, I want to definitely after want to avoid
Yeah,
using ing. Just I want to
yeah,
meet, I want to talk. Okay, so if my colleague or client is Vietnamese, I prefer talking face to face, face
yeah,
to face. But
yeah,
if they're foreigners and I
yeah,
have to use English,
yeah.
I'd rather is really good structure. I'd rather
Mm,
not, okay? I'd rather
mm,
not, for example, meet or
mm,
not talk, just, face to
mm,
face.
mm,
Or I'd
mm.
rather email or chat because
Yeah,
it's just easier for me to understand the full situation or I can translate as we speak. So, yeah,
yeah.
definitely agree with you. We have the same the same actually opinion when it comes to foreigners. Not really easy. So,
Yeah,
and sometimes it's so interesting. For example, my
yeah.
students after the class, so they want to ask me something, or and they forget that I can't understand Chinese or I can't understand, and of course, thanks to technology, I can easily translate. But they say something, and I'm like, what it is? So how,
Yeah.
and I say, wait, okay, let me translate what it's saying. And then I translate to English. And and once one of my colleagues said, really? You know
Yeah,
Chinese? And I said, no. So how do you understand it? Okay, so easy to say translate it to English to see what they're saying. And
yeah,
I'm like, okay.
yeah,
So now I can,
yeah,
yeah, that's so easy. So, and
yeah,
I'm really happy that we live in tech era. So we can
yeah,
easily communicate. Actually, you
yeah,
don't need to
yeah,
know every language in the world. So we can
yeah.
easily come. Yeah, that's so
The
work.
technology help me to be uh, confident to
Yeah,
travel everywhere in the world. Uh,
definitely. Yeah, in the
yeah,
past, it was so difficult to,
yeah.
especially so before use of
Yeah,
AI.
last year I traveled to Japan. So Japanese they're not good at English, so they
Ah,
had to pronounce. So because we cannot communicate each other. So for example, taxi or the shop owner or yeah or
ah,
something,
yeah, it's
someone.
so,
We use Google Translate very useful. So
yeah.
we can communicate smoothly by Google Translate. Yeah,
Yeah,
easy.
definitely. Definitely, it's really easy. It's actually, I think technology has made lives really easier. And more actually, we can say that now we have better lives. Yeah, just
Mhm.
considering there are some
Yeah.
downsides. So I actually don't mean it totally is uh
Oh, yeah.
positive, but yes.
In the some case, if you want to if you are plan travel to anywhere, I think ChatGPT or AI can help you
Definitely.
like a tourism.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
definitely.
mean they can plan and
Yeah.
help you
Yeah,
plan and
definitely. I
guide
rem
guide you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah,
yeah,
especially because of not only because of the worries. So I remember
mm,
that, my trip to France. So
yeah,
wow, the pronunciation is so difficult, and you
yeah,
can't even if you try. So I tried,
mm,
but
mm,
they were like, no, this has
mm.
another meaning. So you should say this way.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
they could somehow understand English and we could, but AA was really helpful because I
mm,
actually didn't need to just use French words because I
mm, mm,
couldn't pronounce them correctly. So they had different meaning. And everyone just, what? What are you
mm.
saying? And
Uh-huh.
yeah, of course, started not using. So I think AI can be really helpful, and
Mm,
especially when it comes to traveling abroad,
mm.
even if you know
Switzerland,
the language.
Switzerland, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, my friend and I are plan to go to France and
yeah.
Switzerland in October.
Ah,
In October, we will have about them about the 10 days, and
yeah,
we
good.
will fly into France and borrow land a car and drive
Ah. Ah,
and
that's good.
drive
But
to Switzerland.
actually, you will be surprised because, especially, so I traveled to Paris and,
Mm,
I want to say that what I heard, what I've seen and
yeah.
example, videos or picture was totally different.
Mm,
Reality was different. So actually, I was a little surprised at Paris's, for example,
mm,
Eiffel Tower. I
mm,
had really great dream and something like different image in my mind like wow, this is
mhm.
Eiffel, but when once I traveled I was like no, not that much attractive. Like not that much.
So that means it's a better or worse?
No, not better. I can say
Not
that
better.
in some aspects especially
Yeah,
we can
yeah,
say that
yeah,
it works. So but yeah, of course it was beautiful. Of course it was good city. Of course it was good trip, but not as I just, exactly as I expected. So it was different maybe. Maybe I really overestimated before traveling or
mhm,
overestimated the beauty
mhm.
of Paris and France. But then I said, no, the reality is something different. Like,
Yeah,
but it was great.
I do some research about Paris. So I see the some image really beautiful city.
Yes.
So I think Paris may be really beautiful in the architecture,
Yeah.
from the Gothic, or maybe
Yeah.
is far from until here. So after that, I read some comment of tourists. So maybe it's dirty, or maybe it's not good services
Yeah.
in Paris. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure, but I do some research. I saw.
Yeah, a little
Mm,
bit. And maybe it was not that much clean. I'm not sure. It was a little because pictures are pictures. You know what I mean? You say, wow, it's perfect,
yeah,
stunning,
yeah,
beautiful. And then you
yeah.
go and see, yes, it is. Of course it is beautiful. Perfect city is good. But not that much. You feel like that,
Uh-huh.
okay,
Mm,
it can be
yeah,
more,
yeah,
interesting, exciting trip, but not.
yeah,
So for me, maybe it was about me, but not that much. So,
yeah,
and
yeah,
but that was interesting. So for every trip, so when you travel to UK or so every if you travel to my country, so I think some positive, some negative sides, but totally it was
yeah,
really good. So
yeah,
well, okay.
yeah,
Let's see. Yeah. Let's see the last part. Read the contact and listen to three phone conversation and complete the three forms. Okay, this one.
yeah,
Okay, JC. Office
yeah,
space is an international company located throughout Europe. Departments are centralized in certain countries. Example, international recruitment based in Poland, so employees have to communicate regularly with colleagues overseas as well as with their external clients. So let's see.
mm,
The first one, let's
mm.
listen to 10 point.
Yeah. I think we can.
Of course.
Yeah. So we,
I'm
we
great.
can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop here, and we will continue in the next time. Yeah.
Definitely, definitely.
Because
Of
today is
course.
good enough until now. So
Yeah,
I think.
definitely. Okay. Have a good day,
Yeah.
fruitful.
Yeah.
See you the next
Yeah.
session. Let's go.
Yeah.
It's okay. Let's go.
So,
Yeah.
is the next week only Monday and Wednesday, right?
Ah, it's about your new schedule. So, yeah, it's like, maybe it's due to my super busy schedule. So it's like because
Yeah.
actually we have some new students and
Yeah,
really
okay.
want to study. And so sorry because actually that was not my choice, but it's like we need to show empathy and understanding because these new students really want to study and they've been waiting. So and now
Yeah,
there is no time, so we should ask please let them to study to start a new course. So because it's yes, so we will move on Monday and Wednesday. Of course, this is your choice.
yeah. Yeah, it okay. It
Yeah.
okay.
Thank you
Yeah,
so
I
much.
just want to confirm the schedule.
Definitely.
So I think maybe in the next time, if you have free schedule on uh, Tuesday and Thursday from 8 to 9,
Yeah.
8 to a.m. Vietnam Mid time, you can
Yeah.
let me know because yeah, I think I may join that time in the next time.
Definitely I will.
Yeah,
Definitely I will. As
yeah,
soon as I have an opening, I
yeah.
will let you know. Yeah,
That's
definitely.
okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank
Yeah.
you. Goodbye. See you.
And goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Yeah.